Dedi kind mention honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Baby, I will be. I'm highly connected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm highly connected.
So you are number one.
Yeah, I'm highly connected. That one is it how strategic and
how Jeff Fatoso. My mama Wakoso. Jeff Fatoso, mame. The numbers, their positions.
And I'm this is. Yeah, this is divine.
Fato doc unchesa. Fa and also ballot paper. No said ye bekono. Na Kennedy Agyapong ewo one. Na said ye and no etieno. Yeah,
this is it wasn't just an ordinary, it's divine.
Sure.
Because you see, as it has been prophesied in spirit by most prophets, sadly busy, and the time is up. So you can't change anything.
Kennedy Agyapong the number one.
Where the number one?
Dr. Brian Echampo number 2.
Sir.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia number 3.
Sure.
And then Dr. Yao Ose Educhum number 4. And Engineer Kwabena Agyapong number 5. So you have 5 candidates.
5 candidates.
Right.
I'm just happy because though number no said anything who be outside there because social last election I call President John Dramani Mahama was at number 8. So we are not so fixated by the number, but it plays a key role when it comes to the electoral process. Maybe I'll be done so here, but said the midi can't you nipa no ko picky and on a third person or picky and also picky first. This is divinely orchestrated. And said yeah canon honorable Kennedy Agyapong they were positioned in one way because a bread do say no NPP for delegates say omopa obia or kanokre.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the public account committee here the president himself is frustrated.
Yeah.
And he's so disappointed. And you ask yourself, do we have honest politicians in this country? That is what is missing in this country. So honorable say oba when no kwadi any many papa ni encounter me bi ho and they changing my life from here some politics.
Okay.
Because I wasn't a politician, be a technocrat.
Yeah.
Me come for no chia me adwuma and quickly your machine be say ye come for no chia. I think later na John to Accra picky na say mo say 1 year be. So I met this man and I said honorable your machine I say you was it machine na dey treat patient and I say and was say be any then I'm say honorable repair no kwano ye na $140,000 I say for engineer na mami and I was around 11 p.m. ye di mirika eco for engineer ye bibia we na I thought say emra na ye tue scan kra na ano ye den because na say go through third party but me say this man because just honorable say a scientist can become what's media so and mami genie die nti what I'm trying to say is and I'm part true to his word and I'm happy say I'm following that man because I realize that in our politics today no credible son and you know if you get somebody who is so kind of cray he will say it as it is.
Sure.
Regardless, a man for between I can say on school, whatever. That's it. Yempo be a can anything a youth now walk street in this say no. Ubi I say or Kennedy Agyapong bra.
And but how would he address the weaknesses be Ghanaians are much concerned about? Because me say also as a technocrat and somebody who is much learned. Oshe ne reaction to issues. Ebiche say or you're hypersensitive to issues emotionally, do baby overreacting there and going to hold such an office to become a commander in chief of a whole army. People have issues. Say one here, Dako bibi trigger emotionally. Was say nebu afua the assembly by omukana koma asem nebufu.
But say sometimes say ye sheni pasu bebre so anenyo.
Okay.
Nipa bi wo ha said ye wote na you character.
Okay.
You can never stop somebody's character.
Subain.
You can only attenuate it.
Okay.
But so be a kromfo a odi ade ne che no kra obeka se won pe. Wo down ho koba ya no awia.
Right.
It's character. Hwe papa ni suban no said ye wote no ene ne ban no. Or outspoken. And na ontumi ntena se e ma yensisi nipa.
Right.
Nakuma. When Ansemu wa emra ye chill data force for emra ye ba power na ye chill data force for no. Me one FM station bi say Adom, one of your sister stations. And we see ono abe demonstration etia NPP aban. So women just ankrofo we are because when you looked at the intimidation that was going on then, Kofu be boa me ye power. He was fighting for the people.
Okay.
And no na baba an advantage.
Okay.
Street people on the street are happy with him because youth of today, you a leader like him.
Okay.
To speak his mind, speak truth to the power. All this public account committee no more cost you na join to account. You want Kourlebu or sponsor party no?
Yeah.
In chambers. You know,
see, the director, you the manager.
You know, yet they what you mean? Not buying the also. And beyond that, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, hey, look at how he fired Anan.
Okay.
The guy he was working with.
Right.
You could see, say, why not doing say, on pe katase mumwaso. And as you see, ya, we are seeing we so be see wa ya pa. I think
I'm not privy to substance or Anan sacking, but then. I think that would be put aside since I don't know much detail about what transpired.
Yeah.
And you're leaving the name out.
Yeah,
so
okay.
You continue.
Yeah. Me cause me man be or no in the edge. My continue fear so many times. Honestly, Kasa and Sembi Bebre.
Right. Sure.
So what I'm trying to say is sometimes we be on so what shall the Bebre could do baby. What we are now the how the person is. That's why initially our director of communication said, let Ken be Ken. Let's take him like that.
Okay.
Now, you're checking people, I saw me humble. But humility is and governance, they are different things altogether. When you go to Burkina Faso, when you look at their president now, and look at what he's doing, he's a transformational leader. What is his vision? Some people are vociferous. They want to do it. Ghana, Kumasi to Accra road. So many years, government upon government. Still, the road is still in this state.
Right.
Then you need a leader who can do so much.
Sure.
Now, let me come back to the NPP money. No?
Yeah, 4 million, 4.6 million.
And yet, all the aspirants are spoken. It's too outrageous. To the point that Professor Michael Kourlebu can want some. Onokado you see bubonic plague. It's a plague, be an infection, be a buyer. And it's pressed like that. Now, monocracy, as we're talking about, you might see it to be a monocracy. But at the end of the day, who complain? Me candidate to a tia or complain but what tia.
Is it a good sign?
It's not
for
a good
party's
it's not a good sign. But you ask yourself, and then a second party dues. You ask yourself, people are not paying dues. And at the end of the day,
how do you account for that?
No,
because in fact accounts how can you do say and recently more could be I'm a man for a filing fee near the aditya recently before the 2024 elections near there. Then as you see still most mudiska.
That's the problem. Questioner, I think me answer said you because you see when you ask yourself, say as a Ghana politics, party be a co-positioner. The following 2-3 months, you ask them, Omuniska. That's what is happening. NDC did the same. NPP did the same. So at the end of the day, now you pay Oma. There. So we and him so person your president there. That's where they will get the money from. That's why I see it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, the party had to be run.
Okay.
And you see a running so there, and you see this kind of running. It's your basa, and you say your back. To me, no, because honorable Adwenpa also want to mean to ya, and you look at the money, and you joke.
Because after this 46 billion, Obesa a campaign, and you need money to go.
You need money to do campaign, and that's and everybody is talking about. It looks like you're auction party, to the highest bidder, and that's what is happening in Ghana to every political party because and not in a corruption. To asituno aye den wo man because you have the financiers over there our finance party now omo bibia pass through the normal channel now no. So at the end of the day honorable John to assembly or the court to electoral commission him say on finishing with all this account it will not be because the parties you ask yourself the parties because I was reading and it was none of the parties had sent their man back. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Mama be position no. Mona yesi eba mo ni ejiska so that we can run the party because the party had to run. And quickly, let me take you back to the Galamsey fight.
Sure. Is it getting worse?
Yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. And said the meaning can't.
Lance Ministry and Romo so much over 1,500 people. They are ready for prosecution. Yeah, they are Attorney General ready, and I mean they are filing them. So then the money worse.
Nothing has changed still. Our water is still on dirty. Said the tear I've lost my mother. They would give me my china saying, let me know you can't send me. There's a condition. Me, Western, me for Western region.
Okay.
Was a crop area. And my mother was 60 or I say on black room or buying or one and hope tremor. Tin hope. To me, didn't come specialist or confound.
Yeah.
Now I could see some sugar and so cost. So Dr. Nushedi, son or say, Mammy, baby, I want you to go down. No say you too good pa. No say mama ka say me chro.
This is the Abeka history taking no.
See you take ye good na. Ayi na omohye no. Gold no say the kan. Ye mercury no and to me capture gold no. Now we you have to heat it. Now vaporize it.
Okay.
Enti baby a wote no.
Obeying him.
Amount for years antin amana nya tremo. One and hope. See. So amani sugar level no ekoso because in the catcher sadia on free baby a water no for 1 month. When you say my many buy now stop it.
Oba o free hon.
Or buy no natural mos nina.
There will be a winning baby cut tonight.
So that's why many and the can't say Galamsey fight no. So we understand me to Kumasi. Me Emra or buy no. I had to stop everything that I was doing. Let me dinner so the beya. Unfortunate thing. Or better no yare we are all kono. No kako onya de kako nya accident no we.
Oh. That's too bad.
Died. You see the ripple effect. Where it has meet how and comedian can find me home.
Aha kura ko ma me yes I yare no.
Our yarinti na so ombra. Na me fa no ko specialist. Or we or comedy na kwatena kem. All Konaka and Kunya accident in a year to form. Around 2 p.m. towards our hospital here, Juma, and your friend, so my accident to acquire Suchisiame, with 2 car coy, with Janona Mamio. So you ask yourself, what is happening? So Galamsey fight now, ye can. That's why it shouldn't be politicized. Sure. That's why yet to me can't try near the Abba power. Uber power we are. The problem will confront you.
Yeah.
And that at the end of the day, after now will prepare more.
Sure.
And no nama NDC for Brenna. Obia episode you know say because when you politicize everything, when I look at the posturing of some of the appointees today, like Sam George, he was talking with the chest out. Yet we have vested all the powers into the government, into on facing Galamsey. And the president went ahead to say all these things. That time they did not see that it was a collective fight. You want power through propaganda because you could see Tony Obenen Imsomo call for a site. Erastus Suchucha in an answer for a chiraka catcher on Samasa. Munya Galamsey, yeah, but. And this is where we are today. So at the end of the day, now say now fellas of Fusuquachi so proof. Miracle, you see miracle and no money proof. Then they've realized that the fight has become so intensive because the rate at which water, because a day is coming in Ghana here, because we are looking at say, okay, me I'm to me water, but you've forgotten that the water level. Because when you're going down the water table, it will also be contaminated. And to the Uber Pikia Bana, you thought that you had good water to drink, you know. It had already been contaminated down there before it comes up. And Tina Ama Adina is so dangerous. Say, we all have to come together. We should depoliticize everything. But we have done it over and over and over the years. And that's what has brought us this far. Baby, so the meme person can say, oh, oppositioner. And also, you should know how to conduct yourself. Say the bear, unya position we are. Uda no one no cry. I had dear my President John Dramani Mahama, and it will be difficult. And I think I hold the same view as Kofi Bento that Galamsey fight, we can never win it.
We cannot
win it because we have politicized everything to the point that you say, on my whole position, Obiso also to Obama NPP, also shall form to Galamsey because he wants the government to be unpopular.
Because the other view said the more political parties, it will get to a time where Ghana will be fed up with more MPP and DC. And then more makwaima the AC or other countries, because there will be a time that almost where Asra for any way for they know people are dying from it. Now more here bet me lead it to a serious security threat. Our country more. Ya re kura no abibi betumi asiama ye nye democratic ayibi so intimate say ye ntimi nye say no na me bisa senti ye koto aba na ye den ye koye we that's other views
and they are right
here the MPP and DC no
they are very right
grounds on
the time came in Anado's governance he put his presidency online. That's what he did. It got to a point you realize, you say, and soon be brave, and soon be brave. What happened? What changed? Say, when your mom fought to me, co site, co shaman for Kutupa. Because a politicization of the situation that has brought us this far. Yen politicizing, so a day is coming. Said your mimmy wee, said you will be my mini be wee, and that's the same. Then there will be an uprising. As you said. So what you said is perfectly right. But at the end of the day, the political will to fight this Galamsey, it's not there. I'm telling you, it's not there. Because everybody is enjoying from the proceeds of Galamsey. Now, if you set a gold board, buying gold from the illegal Galamseyers, on TikTok,
they said they don't.
They are saying that I've gone to my hometown. They are saying that Galamsey gold are no motono or say 12,000. Now they are being sold, like being bought at 8,000.
Oh, but gold price is costro. I mean, world market.
Costro. But as what say said ye tono and then Galamsey no so Ghana no. That's what I'm saying. Right. So at the end of the day, if you are beneficiary, how would you fight it?
Okay.
That is the problem we are having now.
Right.
So the people are also enjoying it. Okay. Now let me come back to the last part. The pack.
Wrap up, mommy, in 2 minutes.
Yeah, the pack. I'm say meti abayno president ne frustration nase and everything.
Right.
But he made a point be a
okay.
Say as I the political too. And I say as the shame amanfo.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think that it is time for us to name and shame.
Okay.
Because people have decided say they will loot public purse.
Oba bona dream
because otu nyina open next position bi etin say oba be wia enti in as much as yamfo bi mesi osi ebegu nanim aso some of them they have to go through that ridicule.
Right.
Now who say because some of them and some of them okay kaminia and I asked him.
Yeah.
Now you see what would have prompted the government, the president say no say a year legislation memfa attorney general mra memfa auditor general mra na memfa chief justice if that's the case then the people who are perpetrating this crime no so that at the end of the day masa ukwa and also asonse ni ehun se ukwa public account committee said you go hu ani mansi ya next time oba what na ho obi discover sasan ya you think about it before. You were making reference to the internal auditors internally no sure. They all connive with the system at the end of the day they steal and loot from the people. Sure. So ordinary people are crying on the street and no mama yede. But those are the power show Monsano. They go there and must work for themselves. You ask yourself, Obiko position within 1 year, 2 years, and the things that they could do will amaze you. Ask yourself, where would you get this money from? They need forensic auditing, and they have to be named and shamed. So me, as president says, as you go, as a political, if it's political, na say nipa ne be jansen hu na, excuse me language, old you know, na say be to me akoso, na to me sanity about system nimu, na manfo mu say, you do what show for a reason. Go and serve your people. You are not there to loot from the people, and at the end of the day, I think it will help us.
Thank you very much. Doctor, just